Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another beautiful evening in Scotland. So if you guys watched last week's video, you'll know that we started doing the work on the exterior of the van to get it ready for paint. And you'll also know that there's still a tremendous amount of work to get done. We need to get this repaired and get it in filler. We need to get these dents repaired and get them in filler as well. We're going to need to tap down this bit here and refill that, along with finishing off that wheel arch. And then we've got to sand down all of these scratches and then get it all in primer, ready to be spray painted. And as all of you guys know that watch my videos on a regular basis, there is an awful lot of work to get done to be condensed down into a 10 to 15 minute video. So we're going to crack on straight away with trying to get this section finished. I apologise if that last section was slow, but believe me, it was nowhere near as slow as in real life. So what you saw my friend David doing there was essentially trying to get the original filler that I'd put on nice and straight and looking great, but unfortunately it wasn't quite there. So basically what he did was put another layer of filler over the top and has sanded it all back, and it's looking superb now. The other thing you may have noticed is that he used a bit of masking tape along this line here. And basically all that was to do, and unfortunately you won't be able to see it in this light, but get a perfect swedge line right the way along there by sanding down to it so that none of the bottom half got sanded. So this bit's pretty much now good to go. As you noticed off camera, I also started sanding away this. We'll hit those scratches with some filler, sand them down again, and they'll be good to go. So for just now, let's jump onto the other side of the car, back to that sill, get it all welded up, and then we'll crack on with more filler. So this is the point in the video I'm going to apologise. As some of you guys and girls may know, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been in America with my job for the last couple of weeks, and unfortunately while I was away, all of the footage that I shot got deleted. Don't ask me how, it's a sore subject. So where we are now is I decided to go over the door again because I didn't like the way the swedge was lined up, and it's now looking a lot better, so we're going to put that back in primer. The sill we've had to build up about 3 more times because it's just not right, so we're just about to sand that. The tiny little panel underneath the fuel cap, it's now fixed and ready for paint, and there was also quite a large dent in the sliding door, so we fixed that too. And on the other side of the car, we've now repaired all the scratching from whoever attacked it with the screwdriver. So it's now good to go. Need to get that in some primer, but we'll do that later on in the video. For now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump onto these really deep scratches in the door, get that all sanded, get a coat of Ultima on it, and while that's drying, we'll jump back onto the sill, get that sanded, get that finished, and then sand the entire door again, and we should be pretty much there. So with that, let's crack on. Right, so the door's all done, and the sill's got its final coat of Ultima. At least I hope this is its final coat. So while we let that dry, what we're going to do is jump over to the other side of the car, mask it all up, and then we're going to put primer on all the bits that are still showing a bit of metal so it doesn't start rusting. And then we'll jump back over to the other side, get it sanded, and we pretty much should be done. Right, so that's the sail now finished, and it's looking like new. So all we need to do now is get that door open, static sheet all the way around it, get this in primer, because there is a little bit of bare metal sticking around here and there, and then it'll be ready to go away to the paint shop. Now I know at the moment the van does look quite rough, but once it gets a full new coat of paint, it's going to look absolutely immense. It's just for right now, it's looking a little bit sorry for itself. So anyway, with that, that's going to be the end of this week's episode, guys and girls. I hope you liked it. So in the next video what we'll do is we'll get away to the painters and then start modifying this thing to make it look an awful lot cooler than it does just now. And as always, I hope you're keeping well and I hope you're keeping safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.